Okay, yeah, I didn't even realize you guys don't hear that. Hold on.
How I put this guy shit in perspective. Yeah. A like
chaos. People talking about, yo, I can show you what it is from God to you. You believe in spirituality to you. Are you guys confused?
Yeah.
On this planet?
So what do you do? So what do you do when you so official? And what do? They come up to me to give me attention. So what I got changed? So what am I bling? So what I'm the vision? So what I attract the magnet? This is the gold potential. So what I'm the sun? I cannot neglect. I'm gonna be the silver. So what I'm the best? The outlook of me. I'm gonna be a nigga. So what she was wrong? If I don't be wrong, I'm gonna be the villain. So what she be on? If I don't be off, I'm gonna be the victim. And growing them say I go crazy, but I should stop acting crazy. I've been going through ascension, ain't no time to explain it. If all else fail, I'll shock them with facts, you never go brainless. So what if I'm wrong? I'll never go wrong, I'm writing the page. Boy, you want to meet up in other dimensions, I've been through the phases. Engage me in some new racial, when did I sign the engagement? Basically, I ain't a plain Jane, I don't shoot past the basics. If I bring the tree of life, I'm gonna be lit up for stages. Ash fell out of the ashtray, shadows then came out the agate. Bad only to a Catholic, Vatican knows the last days. The end of the world was ending my world for me, no pathways. Hey, they cannot stop me, I'm gonna make it out, get out of my bag. I'm way too young to be guessing, way too young to be guessing. I'm way too young to be guessing, way too young to be guessing. Strategy all in my moves, so I won't fail if I mess up. I'm way too stuck up for stressing, way too stuck up for perfection. Inky worried if you stop smoking, we'll start eating edibles. Last bites hide the evidence, why did I hide it? Girl, you been fucking with bums, and most of them ain't out the ghetto. Baby, so again, I need to get that stimulus. High weight sleeping beauty if she acting like Maleficent. In cuff season, missing episodes, get arrested for the sentiment. King Kong, yeah, ebony, now I'm not climbing with negligence. I feel like Almighty God, but in the flesh is effortless. I had to humble myself before I indulge in the beverages. Y'all probably think I'm the exorcist, I'm the O's in the exodus. Hey, you should have known about his excellence, subtly emitting elegance. This shit ain't for entertainment purposes, I'm getting it elegant. Ego out of body too, I can stand in my absence. Either way, I am a god, but you gotta address the elephant. I'm too busy getting rich, I don't gotta impress the president. You already know I'm a Spartan, and I'm a spar with the veterans. So what do you do? The hood is sick and you all in love. But what did you do? You got your exchange from selling them dead. Yeah, I be preaching this stuff like I never served your auntie. I used to work out Obama, trees never could have stopped me. He probably thought I was Saddam, I probably thought I was a Ghana. The gas make them think I'm dead, the bombs really just ganja. Damn, they ain't had to send the news, this nigga could have just called us. Yeah, I'ma make it past 25, I'll be honoring Thunder. Putting Hov up in my money phone, he won't hang up, he see 44. This shit is done with a funny bone, you can put up in the funny porch. Dilate from the undertone, expand my wings in the upper dorms. Kick out my feet with my jumpers on, show off my shit on my colors on. I caught a breath in the atmosphere, I had to gas up my morality. Dream soul to the masses, sleeping on the immortality. You wanna keep me immortality. Yeah.
It's scientifically proven that there are higher forces. And all of them have conspired for life to grow more diverse and complex. That takes work. Creation, the act of creation. That takes work. We have a brain designed through the eyes to gather and store information into the mind. That information in the mind is transferred to the plasma in the body via your mitochondria and the structured water in your cells to the histones. Those histones then speak to the DNA directly and tell the body how to build and change and grow for the environment. You are here to win.
Yeah. Skirt, skirt. Welcome, ladies and gents, to, of course, your full moon ceremony in Aquarius. Welcome to the extraordinary harvest of every single one of your talents. And relative to the recent Pluto conjunction in Cap, you are awakening your true talents. Welcome to this cycle that will really facilitate maybe more fun than you've had in a long time. And the cool thing about this is you did everything you're supposed to do the last 2 weeks. So there's really no ritual we're going to do. All you have to do is to know what you're capable of. And by the time the moon finishes out of Aquarius, you will know. So I'm going to break down the next 2 weeks coming into the new moon in Leo, where we will meet again. And I think hopefully this should encourage you to be so much more excited than you ever thought possible. Of course, the moon right now is squaring Jupiter. So over the next few hours coming in tomorrow, as the moon squares Uranus, you're going to be facilitating and completing relative to the 28-day cycle of moon conjunct Taurus, Uranus, and Jupiter, sudden awakenings. Technically, what you planted the seeds for, I got you, Amanda, you are now completing it. Harvested moon in Scorpio when we started to integrate. And now that we're harvesting, we're completing that Uranus cycle. This is super heightened intuition, and you will just know from mind to body, boom. And this is what's going to zap you into the function of expressing these talents. And then, oh, that's what I'm doing. All right, cool. So with that being said, the divine magic begins when the moon goes into Pisces. The moon in Pisces is an eighth house Scorpio signature transformative aspect, inducing your understanding of the metaphysical mechanics, all right, imaginative understanding, divine understanding, moon in Pisces, of the expression of your talents and your life force, energy, and will. This is going to, with the Virgo oppositions to Mars and Mercury, adjust your perception of how you're expressing this relative to understanding how aspects of your imagination and beliefs induce this change. And that's what's going to be very magical. Through Saturn, this is going to help you understand not only the karmic element, but the total imaginative quality and nature of how to control what you're expressing. And then, of course, as the moon goes over Neptune, this is going to reveal a very considerable element of powerful synchronicities to really help aid more in the change of perception around your beliefs about yourself. Hence, the significance of Pisces in this adjustment of your perception, directing how you take your identity and character and express those beliefs. So what's going to change about your beliefs and your talents are, you know what your talents are. And in expressing this, this is going to transform how this belief pronounces more of the expression of your talents during this harvest. And that's where it gets super lit when the moon goes into Aries. The moon going into Aries with this ninth house aspect, especially 13 degrees, one is going to be king kungsing the Virgo energy. So this understanding of who you are and this authentic understanding of where more you're destined to direct these talents are going to transform your analysis of these skills and techniques, because now you're fueling more this authentic understanding of what direction to take it. And so how you express it will be more perfected. And one thing to keep in mind is with the alignment of the North Node, this is where everything that we have picked up since the new moon in Cancer will start to converge together, and you will feel more aligned with who you are on stage expressing these talents. Okay, and Travis did drop a new album, Utopia. And of course, by the time the moon goes into Taurus and we complete this transit, you getting paid. The whole facet of this 180-degree to 210-degree aspect, full moon to third quarter square. First of all, square Venus retrograde in an impending glow up, right? All of this is leading to glow up because by the time we have the new moon in Leo, the sun and Venus are together kissing, all right? Or, Venus would be burned if it tried to kiss the sun. But this is with the square to the sun, taking the knowledge of the quality of your energy and by Taurus, grounding how strong your will is. Remember, the 10th house aspect is a high score. It's the accomplishment. So you're harvesting your energy, and relative to changing your perception of the quality and direction of energy, Aqua, Pisces, Aries, you're taking this will. Taurus is going to ground how valuable it is, how much money, how much value, how much wealth, how much confidence you're able to command and understand and awaken and innovate and evolve. This is huge relative to what you at this point have completed. And that's what's going to bring us to Moon in Gemini. Moon in Gemini is going to produce the effect of this 11th house to your sun entourage energy of what true influences, what true 11th house friends belong around you as you've come into this high score. On top of that, it's putting you in a position to understand the truth about your talents now that we are in the completion phase during this period. Remember, Mars and Virgo, this is the 2-week span that Mars will go from trining Jupiter to trining Uranus. And that's where once we step into the balsamic phase in Cancer, one, this return to the new moon point that we had with the new moon in Cancer, opposite Pluto, is putting you in a position to understand at a deeper level how relative to just a month prior, the power you have activated has converted into the strength of your will. And now that you've completed building up this life force energy, you are releasing old, outdated emotions because now you're not the person who is just activating this power. You have already integrated and harvested it. So now the way you feel about how more capable you are is going to transcend your belief in what's possible because the actions that you're taking make obsolete what you used to do before. And that's what's going to lead us to the new moon in Leo with Venus. This is the crux of the glow up that once we meet on this new moon, we will, of course, party. And we're going to set that intention to move forward with this activation of life force energy and to begin to perfect through Virgo, I think one of the most savage and legendary strange Virgo seasons we're going to have this year and next year. Because by 2025, Neptune and Saturn are in Aries and the North Node is in Pisces. So even those Virgo seasons will be lit because of the South Node in Virgo. That means over the next 4 or 5 years, crucial changes in society are going to happen. The South Node in Scorpio induced the transformation of society behind the scenes, and Libra are going to be the actions people take following that, and Virgo are going to be the effects. So this is a lot. We're here. We're getting ready to take everything we've trained ourselves to apply. And this is that unique period where everything at an initial level comes together because there's still more levels. There's levels to the ship. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That in a nutshell is the 2-week process from harvesting this energy to completing, of course, the glow up and level of confidence. By the time we reach the new moon in Leo, your confidence is going to be on 1,000 and you will have initiated this glow up. All right, Phoenix, thank you very much. I'm just so glad to have you guys here. Trust me. So there you go. That being said, once again, there's not really any special ritual. I want you to do something unique relative to the moon in Aqua. Right now, the mini ritual we can do is to just close your eyes and feel the connectivity with everyone else energetically, because this is a full-on energy full moon. And I want you to just release an intention. The intention that you've been holding 2 weeks ago, it's time to release it. And as we release this, just release it in gratitude and know, Moon and Aqua, that the talents you're expressing are going to direct you to your heart's desires. And that Nine of Cups is coming now. As soon as we end this broadcast, over the next 2 weeks, you'll be facilitating it and starting that new cycle with everything so that you could experience it for real through Virgo. The real experience, Virgo. The true experience is Gemini. The ascended experience is Sag. The divine experience is Pisces. And the mastered real experience is Virgo through repetition, practice, and consistency. So please don't be comparing yourself to other people's progress. Challenge yourself, hold yourself accountable, but don't compare yourself to other people's progress. It's not even on some we move different. You can't compare yourself to other people. We're reaching such a crucial, unique quality of developing your individuality. No one person is really going through the same thing. We're just experiencing the same events, but the way we're going through it is so layered that you will do yourself a disservice if you're comparing yourself to other people, which will be the huge temptation. Because a major question of what people are going to want to know is, what do you have to show for what you've been doing for the past few decades? And there's certain things you've accomplished that are not tangible to be seen. The quality of how you've grown, the quality of people you've met. It doesn't mean you don't have stuff to show for it. It's that the stuff you have to show for it is invisible to the people who are asking. And this is how you're going to rank up on people without them even knowing, because it's not like you didn't level up. And it's going to piss off a lot of people, because now they're going to realize that they had you wrong the whole time. And that puts them in a very disadvantageous position just due to their inauthenticity alone. Anyway, you guys stay blessed as always. King Chains, you already know what it is. And we def collabing. Thank you so much for your patience. And you guys stay blessed as always. Before you go to sleep tonight, do something special for yourself and specifically your guides. Let them know that you're aware of their support, and let them know that you're here to show the fuck out coming into Sag. Shout out to the Sages. Y'all stay blessed as always.